Hi everyone, today we're going to do a review and a try-on of the BH Cosmetics Afternoon Rendezvous 16 color eyeshadow palette. Okay, so first I already have eyeshadow primer on, so that's already done. We're going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to go in with this brown tone right here, and we're just going to use this little eye crease brush from e.l.f. I'm just going to tap it in there twice, 1, 2. And we're going to start the outer V here, and we're just going to push it forward. And we're not really worrying too much about blending, and then push it down, and then up again. Because of a trick that I learned. So let's just get that color pretty much placed on there how we want it. Now tap it twice, gotta do the other eye. And we're just placing it in that crease and then a little bit on the lower lid there. That put in. I think this one needs just a tiny bit more. Okay, that looks pretty good on both sides. So now the cool trick that I learned is we're going to take like our medium tone color, and the color that we are going to use is this lovely, like a hot pink right there. Just tap it in twice, 1, 2. And we're just going to go right on top there and just buff that out. And we're going to bring some warmth to that corner there. Look how beautiful that looks. And it helps to move the undercoating of the brown, to move that and to blend that well and warm it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go over and do the other eye. 1, 2. Right, that looks good. Now we're going to get a really light tone color, and we're going to put that from here to here. I think we're going to go in with, let's go in with this lovely light orange shade here. So, 1, 2. Just going to put that here. And just gently pat it in. Okay. That's actually blended in pretty good. Now we're going to get a light color and put it on the lid. I think we're going to, well, first we got to get the brush. It is right. So I'm feeling this vibe here, this one right here. It has a little bit of a, it's very light. It also has a little bit of a purple pink tone to it. So let's put that on the brush and pop that on our lid. It goes on really well. Don't have any problems with these. Okay. Then we're going to do that again on the other side. 3. And you can see how easily that color comes on. I don't edit my videos. I feel like you probably want to see just how long it does take to get the makeup on. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to get a really dark color, and we're going to put it in the lash line. And I'm just using my Bad Habit brush. And I'm just going to stick it in this black one that has some green glitter in it, and just press down. And then just at the corner, just kind of try to flick it up a little. We want it to look good. We want our eyes to look lifted. And the other eye. Look it up. Okay, it looks good. Now we're going to set the under eye. I just use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's in the shade Medium Peach. That works really well for me. I just use one little drop. That's really all I really need. I'm going to use my palette so I can see myself blended in. And I like the concealer because it helps to clean up this corner of the eye there. And put the leftover on the nose and on the forehead on the other side. And the upper lip and the chin. Okay, now let's set that with some setting powder. I'm just going to use the Pretty Vulgar setting powder and just set the under eye, because I think that's really all that needs to be set. Top it under the eye there. Top it under the eye. Okay, you're good to go there. Now the next step is we need to add some highlight. I like to put that above my brow and then in the corners. And actually, let's stick with something in this palette. Let's stick with, and this is just a brush I got on Amazon with a pack of other brushes. Let's go in with this. Let's go in with one of these two white tones here. Just tap it in there. It's really pigmented. Oh, I didn't need to pick up that much. See if I can blend it out slightly. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Not as stark. Just lightly tap it then. And do the other side. Yeah, that's much better. I think sometimes you don't realize how pigmented something is, so sometimes you use the light touch first. Inner corners. And I've already done the rest of the face with highlights, so I don't need to worry about it anywhere else. Okay, so let's do some swatches now so you can see what all the colors look like. Well, actually, maybe I should put a color underneath my eye there. My lower lashes. So we're just going to take this e.l.f. grease brush again. And let's see. Let's go in with this light purpley pink mauve shade here. Right there. And let's pop that under the eye. And just lightly. There we go. 1, 2, the other eye. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good. Pretty even on both sides. Now let's do mascara, and then we'll do a review of the palette. I'm just going to use the Big Go because I need to use it up. It's not the best. It tends to smudge, but that's what Q-tips are for, right? Okay. Let's get that on. Just get it in there, and I just wiggle it back and forth very lightly. I think I might just curl my lashes a little later, because it really doesn't do anything to curl them, this mascara, but it does add volume, so that is nice. And then just very lightly on the lower lash, or you might get smudging. Okay, now let's dip it back in, and we'll do the other side. And let's go ahead and try it on the other hand, so you can see what I'm doing. And then we'll do swatching, and we'll talk about the palette. And very lightly on the lower lash. And try to keep your mouth shut. You don't want to catch flies, right? Okay. There, that looks very good. All right. Now let's go through the palette, and I'll show you all the colors that are in the 16 color Afternoon Rendezvous palette by BH Cosmetics. Okay, So let's start with the swatches. Okay, I mean, if you've hung on this long for 10 whole minutes. And I'm going to swatch them right along here and then lift them up so you can see all them. Now the first row, 3. And I just move my finger around 3 times to pick up the pigment. Okay. That just shows you how the different pigments are. Okay, these are the first 4 colors. This is the first color. It's like a pink with white. And then you have the next one. It's more of a solid white shine. And then the next 2 you can barely see because they almost match with my skin tone. Okay, let's try the next 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So has anyone picked up this palette? I did, and I do like it. I find the formula to be very smooth and easy to work with. Okay, this next 4. The first one is a gold shimmer. The next, gold shimmer. Yeah, gold shimmer. The next one is more of a white shine also. The next one is a deeper gold shimmer. And the last one, it is like a deeper orange. Okay, now the next row, which is the third to the last row. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm starting to put the colors closer together. This one is that really lovely, like white purple shine shimmer. This next one is actually a mauve shimmer, but a deeper tone. And then the next one is like a lighter brown. The last one is an even darker brown. So they have some really nice neutrals in this. Okay. And I'm just wiping off my hand in between them. And this is the last row. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put them on my hand because I'm running out of space. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is the last row in my hand. We have a hot red. And then we have, see, I think this color would be described as like a hot pink, but with a touch of purple. And the next one is definitely a mauve purple for you. And then the last one is some black with some green glitter flakes in it. Now, most of these colors that I've noticed, they're very easy to blend. You really don't need a lot. The thing I like too about the palette is we do have a few nice pops of color, like this one, that hot red I was telling you about, and then this one, which is your hot pinky purple mauve, and then this one that is more of a straight up mauve purple. And then this one is interesting because it's a black with the green glitter flakes in it. And then you have some nice neutral tones all throughout the palette, but some nice pops of color. You have some very nice shine ones. They are a little flaky, but if you have a good brush that picks them up, you can really easily get them on the eye, very easily, just like I showed you. These 2 here, you might have to build those up a little bit, just depending on your skin tone. But other than that, it's a very enjoyable palette, and I've really enjoyed it. So I would give this palette about a good solid 5, because it has a nice variety. The shimmers work really well. The mattes blend really easily and effortlessly. And so I've been really, these are the only 2 colors that you really have to work with a little bit more if you want more color payout. But other than that, I've really enjoyed it. And this is my review of the BH Cosmetics Afternoon Rendezvous 16 color eyeshadow palette. I give it a good solid 5. I think they do great work. And this is the end of my video, and I thank you so very much for watching. And remember, please be kind and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.